Today we are going to discuss value added method. In previous video I told about three methods. There are three methods to measuring national income. Number 1 value added method, number 2 income method, and number 3 expenditure method. Here you can see value added method is also known as product method. It is also known as net output method, industrial origin method, commodity service method, inventory method. Now we will study here concept of value added. What does it mean value added? Value added means it is the difference between the value of output and intermediate. This value added means addition of value to the raw material by a firm through its productive activities. So value added will be equal to value of output minus intermediate consumption. So I have taken one example here. Value of output of bread is 700 and intermediate cost, value of inputs, that is also known as value of inputs, that is 500. So I see intermediate cost, whatever we have used for making this bread, that will be known as intermediate good, and the bread is here final good. So here you can see 700 minus 500, that is 200. So this 200 has been added, that is known as value added. Now you can see here, well, GVAMP. What does it mean, this GVAMP, gross value added at market price, and we can say gross domestic product at market price. So value added by each producing enterprise is called gross value added at market price. So this value added means, what does it mean? That is addition of value, that is to convert any raw material into finished good. So here what you are doing, you are adding value to raw material, and this value addition is the result of efforts of factor of production in the form of rent, interest, profit and wages. So this value added in the economy always equal to the sum of rent, interest, profit and wages. So if we calculate national income by all three methods, we will get the same result. Now you can understand in other way also. Value added means it is the difference. Value added, I told you, it is equal to GVAMP, gross value added at market price. So value added is the difference between the value of output and intermediate cost. What does it mean? Intermediate consumption, it is also known as intermediate consumption, and it is also known as purchase of raw material, that we will study later. So GVAMP is equal to sales. What does it mean value of output? That is market value of goods or services produced by a firm during an accounting year. Value of output means market value of goods and services produced by a firm during an accounting year. If this entire output is sold, if entire output is sold by the firm, that is known as sales. That will be equal to, value of output will be equal to sales. If some output remains unsold, that we say change in stock, and change in stock will be equal to closing stock minus opening stock. In previous class we have discussed all these. I am discussing again with you. And minus IC, that is intermediate consumption. What does it mean intermediate consumption? The cost of raw material. I discussed if some output remains unsold, that is change in stock, and this added to firm's inventory, that is expressed as change in stock during an accounting year. Okay, stock in the beginning of the year and stock, it is the difference between the stock at the end of the year and at the beginning of the year. Okay, now value of output will be equal to sum total of sales plus change in stock. Okay, so IC means value of output, value of non-factor inputs, value of non-factor inputs. Here I have explained IC here. IC is equal to intermediate cost. Purchase, here you can see intermediate cost is also known as purchase of raw material. Value of input, we purchase within the domestic territory, that is purchase of raw material within the domestic territory, plus we purchase raw material from rest of world. And when we purchase raw material from rest of world, what we say? We say imports. So the formula will be IC. If IC is given, intermediate cost is given, then no issue. If purchase of raw material is given and if imports also given, then we will take purchase of raw material within the domestic territory plus imports. I repeat again, if intermediate cost it is given directly, that is value of inputs are given, value of non-factor inputs, all inputs other than factors, factor input of land, labor, rent, interest, okay, it include value of raw material include in the production process. Okay, so IC, value of input IC is divided into here two part. Purchase of raw material within the domestic territory, we purchase within the domestic territory, and we purchase this raw material from rest of world, that is known as imports. Now here you can see we have understood sales part, we have understood change in stock, sales IC part, and now we will study sales. Sales, when we price per unit output into output sold, when we take these we get sales. Okay, and sales we can calculate also, it is a money value of output sold by the firms to household or to government or to other firm in the domestic territory and to rest of world, that is export. सेल्स डोमेस्टिक सेल्स होता है और प्लस जो हम एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं, सेल्स विदिन डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी एंड सेल टू रेस्ट ऑफ वर्ल्ड. Here one more thing we have to understand, change in stock, that is closing stock minus opening stock. When closing stock is greater than opening stock, then we say increase in stock. When closing stock is smaller than opening stock, then it is termed as decrease in stock, means negative change in stock. And when closing stock is greater than opening stock, then we say increase in stock, that is positive change in stock. I told you how we calculate, estimate national income through value added method. The value added method, the sum total of gross value added by of the all the firms in the domestic economy in a year is called gross domestic product. If there are n firms in the economy, then GDP can be written as follow, means GDP is equal to GVA. GDP stands for the sum total of gross value added of all the n firms. So we classify the producer enterprise into three main sectors, that is primary sector, secondary sector and tertiary sector. The sum of value added by all the sectors in the domestic territory of the country gives us the domestic. So we will follow this step number 1. GDP MP is equal to gross value added by primary sector plus gross value added by secondary sector and plus gross value added by tertiary sector. Or we can use this formula, GDP MP is equal to value of output of the primary sector minus IC of primary sector plus value of gross output of secondary sector minus IC of secondary sector and plus value of gross output of tertiary sector minus IC of tertiary sector. Here step number 2, you can see NNP-FC we have to calculate. NNP-FC and GDP-MP we have calculated. What we write on right hand side, what is given to you, that will be written on right hand side, and on left hand side we will write what is to calculate, that I have told you earlier. So gross to net, if you will go, you will deduct depreciation. Domestic to national, if you have to go, you will add NFIA. And market price to factor cost, if you are going, you have to deduct NIT.